Hello there, and welcome to another episode of The Power of Surrender with Hugh. Every day we take a card from this Power of Surrender deck by Dr Judith Orloff, and I chat with you about it, hopefully to give you some inspiration, some food for thought in a challenging world we are living in at the moment. And the card we have today is very interesting: Surrender to Prayer. Check this out. Now, I have to say, honestly, in the past I have not been much of a person who prays, but that has changed as the years have gone on. And prayer can be different things to different people. It doesn't have to be down on your knees with your hands like this praying to God. That can be one way, and there's nothing wrong with that either. But basically, it's prayer in a way is taking a moment of contemplation and appreciation. It doesn't always have to be, asking or begging for help. Please help me. It's just taking a moment every day to show appreciation to your higher power or to those that you care about. And in a moment, I'm going to tell you a little bit about a unique type of prayer that I do every day. But first of all, let me read this card to you and what it says. It says, "Give yourself over completely to prayer." I'll say that again. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from the heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. There's many different parts of this, but I think one of the things that's really important is when you pray from the heart. One of the best pieces of advice I've ever seen in regard to prayer, and I've talked about this in some of my other videos on IGTV, is the whole idea that sometimes when you pray for the best outcome for you and for the other people that you care about, sometimes that's where you get the results that you really want. And because you're praying from the heart, you want the best outcome for everybody. You're not going, please, 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 I really, 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 really want whatever it is. And sometimes, if it's not really in your best interest, then sometimes it's not going to come too easily. And whether it's you're thinking about it in terms of God or the universe or how you see it, there's just something about the energy of asking for whatever is in the best interest of yourself and for those you care about or for the world. It appears that the universe seems to respond quicker. So it's a very interesting thing because, as I said, the very first thing it says here, just to go through this piece by piece, give yourself over completely to prayer. So totally, when you're going to do this, take this minute or two, I'm going to check your messages on your phone while you're doing it, give yourself completely to it. And when you do it from the heart, as I just talked to you about, very important, when you're doing it with sincerity and what's in the best interest of you and other people, this is where it becomes really, really powerful. You will be heard throughout the universe, and answers will support will arrive. Like I've talked about before, when you take the perspective of, I'm going to go downstream, I'm going to go with the flow, and that can be different things for different people. When you start going in that direction, things become easier, things flow into your life. You're feeling better, you're broadcasting energetically at a higher frequency, and then therefore things of a higher frequency start to come into your life. And I can testify to this big time. For those of you who may not know, I moved into this extraordinary place. You can't really see it here properly with the backdrop and everything, but this amazing apartment which is up on the 6th floor with this beautiful, extraordinary view. And how I got this and basically manifested it. For months beforehand, people asked me, I believe you want to get a new place. I'm like, yeah, and what is it? And I described exactly what it was like. And it's what it is right now. One of the things that I wanted a place where friends could come and visit and they would feel welcome, and it would be a kind of a sanctuary for them. And it's been exactly just like that. I actually have some friends staying with me at the moment, and that's exactly how I want it to be. And it's funny because so many months beforehand I've been talking about it, describing it, and it came true. And it's sort of, in a sense, manifesting or thinking about what it is you want and coming true in a way is a type of a prayer, because you're saying, this is what I'm hoping for, this is what I see it being. It's actually more than a hope, this is what I'm seeing I'm going to have. It's a type of prayer. Now, to jump quickly here into what I was talking to you about, my own prayer that I do. We don't have time to go into the whole thing of it here, but basically, essentially what I have is I have a list of all the people in my life that I really care about and have made an impact on my life. Some people even on there are people that others would consider to be my enemies, or people who have let me down, or whatever way you want to look at it. I don't see it that way. These are the people that have had an influence on my life. And when I say that people have inspired me in my life, I don't just mean inspired in a positive way. Other people have inspired me by not being so helpful. And on this list, the first thing I do is basically I ask the universe to bless all the people on the list and take care of them. And then I ask for their protection. Again, I'll make a whole other video about all the other things I said, but basically I ask for their protection and blessings, and have a thing that I go through, and it's every single day I do this at the end of the day, and it makes a huge difference to me personally. Again, we talk about in this show here about it's so difficult. We live in a world that's challenging, and there's so many things that are out of our control. I can't literally protect every single person, wherever they are, whatever they're doing, that I love and care about. But what I can do is pray for them and wish them well and wish them protection and ask the universe for that protection and so in a way it's not that you feel like you're in control, but you feel like I'm actually actively doing something about it and taking those steps every day, wishing well to the people that I care about and to the whole world, and that's, in a way, these shows are kind of like prayers too, because it's kind of like sending positive energy and love out to you watching, and so this is why I think it's so important to talk about these cards, and in particular talking today about prayer, because there can be misconceptions about it. Like I said, people have this idea that praying is getting down on your knees and going, please God, and so on and so forth, or saying particular like prayers that are associated with a religion. Prayer can be a very unique thing. Some people just talk to their higher power. They just sit there and have a conversation with them. If that works for you, then I'd say absolutely do that. I know I have a version of that I do. And for me, it's source and universe is how I talk about my higher power. But for other people, it can be Jesus or Buddha or various, whatever your religion or religious persuasion is. But essentially, it's, again, I just think the powerful thoughts for today are just to surrender to prayer, to open yourself up to the idea of prayer, of wishing, of taking time every day to wish well and on those all around you that you care about, and the people all over the world, and for yourself, and taking that little bit of time every day to wish good for other people and protection for other people. I mean, what a beautiful thing. Imagine if every single person in the world did that every day, what kind of an energy shift there would be. And I go back to Nikola Tesla saying energy is, the secrets of the universe are energy, frequency, and vibration. And so can you imagine if every person in the world changed their vibration and was broadcasting love and well wishes and protection for one another? That would change everything. Well, there's some very powerful thoughts for us today. Again, another fantastic card. I will be back tomorrow for another episode. Please tune in. I do appreciate you watching my episodes here. And remember, I do daily cards every day on Instagram. I pick 3 cards for you every day for your inspiration on there as well. So my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste. Nothing but love for you.